Member for all KALOU.
Beneath these hallowed grounds of representation, legislation, and oversight, a coveted voice will be missed. That of former All-Kalau Member of Parliament, the late Honorable David NJUGUNA KIARAHO, who passed away last Sunday while receiving treatment at a Nairobi hospital.
By profession, I'm an architect.
A graduate in architecture who, away from his professional background, quite literally emerged as an astute, meticulous, and dependable architect of progressive public policy formulation through the many legal clauses, motions, and amendments that he spearheaded on diverse matters of public interest.
I have impacted positively in quite a number of areas, especially when you come to the infrastructure in our schools. And in addition to that, other development issues. Honorable Speaker, I've also had an opportunity to serve in the Infrastructure Committee, and as an architect, I know my experience and knowledge have been able to impact very positively and in terms of contribution in that particular committee for the good of this great nation of ours.
Honorable KIARAHO was serving his third term, having been first elected the All-Kalau Member of Parliament in 2013 on the National Alliance TNA party ticket, before being re-elected in 2017 under the Jubilee Party and retaining the seat in the 2022 election on the same party ticket. Until his demise, Honorable KIARAHO served with diligence as a member of the National Assembly's Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure, as well as the Procedure and House Rules Committee.
Order, honorable members.
National Assembly Speaker, the Right Honorable Dr. Moses Wetangula, who conveyed news of the MP's demise, indicated that he had appointed a 9-member funeral planning committee for the late legislator, to be headed by Kinangop MP Honorable Kwenya Thuku, assisted by Nyandarua County MP, who is also a member of the Parliamentary Service Commission, the Honorable Faith Gitau. The third planning committee began its work in earnest with a visit to the former MP's family in Nairobi on Sunday to relay their condolence messages and to kickstart logistics to give the late Honorable KIARAHO a befitting send-off. Meanwhile, condolence messages have been flowing in since conveyance of news of the MP's demise. The President, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, said he was saddened by the passing on of the MP, conveying the nation's thoughts and prayers to his family, friends, and the people of All-Kalau during this difficult period. The President described Honorable KIARAHO as a humble, steadfast, and visionary leader whose commitment to serving his constituents made him a pillar of his community. The President noted that the former MP would be especially remembered for his outstanding contribution to the education sector and for his distinguished service in the National Assembly. The Deputy President, His Excellency Professor Kithure Kindiki, described news of the passing on of Honorable KIARAHO as depressing and a grim reminder of just how fickle and fleeting life on earth is. He described the former MP as a polite and respectful gentleman. He added that it was hard for those who did not know him to estimate that he was a third-term MP and also a brilliant and respected member of the architectural community. Leader of Majority Party in the National Assembly, the Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, described the former MP as a diligent and committed leader, adding that his service in the National Assembly, especially in the Transport Committee and that of Procedure and House Rules, would be greatly remembered.
The only thing I would ask these honorable members.
Prior to joining Parliament, Honorable KIARAHO had built a professional career as an architect and also served as the principal architect at the Archgrid Systems, establishing a strong background in infrastructure. This background proved extremely useful in his legislative work in Parliament, especially in infrastructure-related legislation.
In any project, we are called the lead consultants. We oversee what the mechanical engineer is doing, what the electrical engineer is doing, what the interior designer is doing, what the surveyor. All those other consultants, they fall under what we call the lead consultant. Here is a situation whereby, Mr. Speaker, the seat of a DG, in my view, this is one seat whereby he is like the head of that of whichever agency he's reading, whether it's KENHA, whether it's KERA, whether it is KURA.
May the late Honorable David NJUGUNA KIARAHO rest in eternal peace.